So, since this video becomes I wouldn't say live after this, but it goes up on YouTube after this, I just want to say that there is a couple of things that I'm gonna need to go over because it's kind of sad now, but that I have to talk about some of these things, go over some of these things, and as much as sometimes I don't want to, sometimes I do. And this is just gonna go through a bunch of things. This is gonna go through just a couple of topics that I'm probably gonna do individual rants about on LiveMe. So people who end up watching this, you guys, heads up aware about what's gonna be going on. Am I okay? I'm perfectly fine. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's do something. Yeah, I'm fine. I gotta talk about a couple of things that have really been bugging me, been on my mind. And it's really, I don't understand how this day and age, how highly how highly unintelligible people can be, but still end up famous, okay? And plus, three-fourths of people who are irrelevant say something to another person to make themselves back in relevancy. Now, one person that I gotta talk about is, I don't know what her last name is, but her name is Danielle. She's that Cash Me Outside girl. Okay. People just need to, I guess in this day and age, grow up. Because I don't even understand how most of the people find this stuff funny. Like, you got a retard on Dr. Phil, and she spouts stupid things, and people are like, oh, haha, funny joke. Like, there's some things that we gotta be real about and fake about. Like, you got a highly disrespectful person literally telling Dr. Phil or her mother, I don't really know nor care who it was, to fight them. And, oh, I gotta do options real quick. Audio. Turn the sound to like 80. And people are gonna see that, and people are just gonna see that how our generation is. Granted, yes, there are people like that. There are tons of people like that, and I pity their parents. Because why is it that? And plus, not even that. People are going to see our generation, see her, and have her be our representative of our generation. People are gonna see that and just be like, oh, that must be how every normal teenager of this day and age acts. And yeah, granted, that's the case with some things, but not always. And don't even call it a meme, Piper. That is bad. That is a bad. Even if it was a meme, it's terrible. It's not funny. I've never ever laughed at it. Okay. See, it might have been funny the first time, but still, even then, I never laughed. And it doesn't even take a lot to make me laugh. You guys can type in some of the dumbest things in the comments, which 3/4 you guys do. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I don't really care.
We have taken objective Duff.
And it's just sad that that's the case. And she knows that she's falling down in relevancy. She knows that nobody's like talking about her anymore. And she literally just tweets at what's his name, Soulja Boy, since Soulja Boy's in relevancy right now with the whole Chris Brown fight, which he's definitely, it's like putting a stick versus a tree. Let's be real. He's not winning. Yeah, she's famous for committing crimes. See, her parent, I don't know nor care about what her parent's name is, but
we have lost objective Duff.
Her parent is just like, oh, she did this. You know, I'm not gonna arrest her though. You know who I should talk to? Dr. Phil. Whenever, I don't know, you should probably contact someone like the police. Someone who will actually do something about it. You got an old man to talk to her, okay? You got an old man to talk to her about her ways and why her ways are wrong, okay? You really think that's gonna solve anything? Send her to like juvie. She's 13, right? She's younger than I am. Send her to juvie. Oh, I'm gonna die here. That's just nice. Okay. There's so many other things you could do with her. Like, why just have her stay there? If I was their parent, I would've, as soon as she like stole her first car, as soon as she did one thing that was illegal, I would drop her. She's out. I've babysat kids before. Okay. I seem to be very, very good at it. So I'm not the type of guy who's gonna stand there, have a kid disrespect me. Okay, if someone's gonna sit there and disrespect me, sure as hell gonna do something. Well, I'm gonna die. That's gonna kill me. Rest in peace. Whenever it's just pathetic. Her in her own right is pathetic. And you see, what I could have done is I could have put her name in the title and just been like, oh, it's a rant. I'm trying to get views and stuff. No, okay, I don't care about views. That's why I just put it as Let's Talk. Because the Let's Talk videos, I'm gonna put them in like a section. Let's Talk is just gonna be, I'm gonna be talking about a bunch of topics at once. There might be a rant about, might be a happy about, okay? And granted, I am going all over the place, and that's because, unlike most people, this is live. What I say, I can't change it in editing. I can't do anything about it, okay? What I say is what I say and how I feel. And another thing, oh, that was great. Another thing that I have to talk about is the PewDiePie versus I hit someone. PewDiePie versus the media thing. I'm gonna explain the story, then I'm gonna say whose side I'm on. So the story was, PewDiePie made some anti-Semitic jokes, Jewish jokes. He had these two people hold up a sign that said "Death to all Jews," dance, sing, and say, "Subscribe to Keemstar." Okay, that's really it. And if you don't know about Keemstar, he's terrible in his own right. He's not really a good person. And how the media sees it, he's a Nazi. How people who support him see it, it's a joke. He's a comedian. A couple of other things that happened were like, where he was talking about the YouTube Heroes thing, which is something that the media failed to mention. He saw the YouTube Heroes trailer and compared it to Hitler's speech, Nazi speech, calling YouTube Heroes evil and stuff like that. And if you guys are probably gonna tell, but if the media did say what it was about, did show exactly what the full context was, then maybe, yeah, maybe then you could pick your own choice. But no, the media puts it out as PewDiePie watches Hitler's speech in a soldier uniform. Because that's what all they cut. They cut that part of the video and showed it to people. And that was really it. Whenever I saw people at my school and stuff, they'd comment about it. They'd be like, "Yo, he's a Nazi? Why would he do this?" I didn't expect that. I used to watch him, and I watch him. I'll admit, I watch him. I generally believe he's funny, but that in no way means that I'm on his side because of that. I'm on his side due to how things have been pushed against him, how he's lost basically his way of making money. Okay? He earned a living off YouTube, right? His living was off YouTube. And what they did is they cornered, I wouldn't say cornered, they didn't have to bring it to his company, is what I'm trying to get my point across. They didn't have to bring it to Maker Studios. They didn't have to bring it to Disney. Since you guys didn't know, PewDiePie is partnered with Disney and Maker Studios. Now, granted, yes, I could see why they dropped him. I could see why. Only Disney.
Edward.
But I have an argument against it, which I'll bring up in a minute. See, Disney could be dropped them because they're now like a family-friendly thing. But the thing is, two things, I guess. One, when was PewDiePie ever family-friendly? He was never. There was 0% family-friendly about Felix Schellberg. He was not a family-friendly person. He would still make rape jokes 6 years ago, okay? He was never family-friendly. And the only reason why they had dropped him now is due to what quote-unquote evidence that has been brought up and taken out of context due to discriminate him, destroy him, basically have him lose it all. And that's because the media doesn't like internet personas. They will never mention what they do good. They'll always just mention the bad.
We have lost objective Freddy.
And they need to work on that.
We have taken objective Charlie.
They're supposed to be the media. They're supposed to not have it be biased. They're supposed to just throw out the story and do nothing with it. Just a story, nothing there. Oh, that's just great. they shouldn't comment about it. Oh, my other controller just fell. Especially the girl from Fiverr. She had no reason to be commenting, naming it what it is, calling him a white supremacist. She had no real evidence towards that. Because if people, when it took any type of research, they'd see what it's about. The deal with the Fiverr guys, he was showing that Fiverr is just about people who will do anything just for a couple of change. Which is true. You got Jesus to say something, and plus just looking through the offers that he even offered, some of them weren't even that bad. But still, people would say, PewDiePie uses this to have Nazi stuff like that. And that wasn't the case. He offered a girl who offered to play Hearthstone. Hearthstone, which is a game, by the way, I've never actually played it, never heard of it until that. But it's some sort of game. And she was like this $3 to $7 offer that was like, hey, you pay this amount and you can play Hearthstone with me. And oh, that's my teammate. And so he offered her money, but he didn't say Hearthstone. He said it was a meme at the time, and I'm pretty sure it still is, Roblox. And she said no. She was like, okay. No, I don't. This isn't my offer. I had said Hearthstone, not Roblox. No way. I'm not doing this. I'm on fire. People just decide that it is such a smart thing to put lies into a truth. Because all they did is they sat there and they slandered him. Slandered the hell out of him. And granted, yeah, if he wanted to, he could sue them. He could sue them, and I guarantee it, he would win. All he has to do is show what they said, because due to videos, he does have, him and some of his friends or other YouTubers do have videos of, or pictures of what they said, and videos of them reading them. So there's no surprise that, like, if he does decide to sue them, and I swear to God, I hope he does. Because he could take down so many just by that.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Yeah. That's really it, guys. I don't have much else to talk about.
We have taken
It's disappointing, those two things. That people could give fame to such horrible people. She's a terrible person, I will flat out say that.
We have taken objective butter.
Like, does she have some sort of mental disability or something? Because there's so many things wrong with her. And there's so many signs that point to it, in my opinion. In my opinion. I'm gonna flat out say that. Yes, you guys can comment and disagree about it, okay? Just saying it's my opinion, it's how I see it, it's how I think it.
We are losing objective Charlie.
And no, that isn't a shield to be like, it's my opinion, you can't disagree with me. I just wanted to make that clear. I'm not just like throwing out there saying, oh, she has a mental disability. I'm just throwing out that I believe that she might have one, okay? And the fact that I've been able to sit here and rant for 20 minutes about two things. One of them's a big thing, the other one's just a pet peeve that I have. A highly uneducated, I'm not even gonna call her a woman. Granted, she is the age to be called a woman, but that is not the title she deserves and or acts like. She is a girl. She acts like a girl. And she is someone that's... I am disappointed. I wouldn't say that I'm angry. I'm not angry. Because everybody has a right to live. Everybody has a right to speak and stuff. But I'm disappointed that I have to share the same place as her. Share the same freedoms as her. Now granted, I do believe everybody is equal. But there is a way to lose that respect. I would start off by giving someone respect, okay? Everybody has respect to me until they lose it. I truly do believe everybody has respect. At least a tiny bit of respect until they choose to lose it. And the deal with her is she's done nothing good. She has no reason for people to be respecting her. She got on Dr. Phil, disrespected a grown man, and her mother on live television. And I only have one question for you. Was it to be cool? What was it for? Is it because you thought you'd be cool by doing all this? Is it because other people were doing it, so you had to do it too?
We have lost objective Charlie.
Either way, it shouldn't matter. You shouldn't have to do that to be fitting in. Just be who you are, and if that's how she is, well, I don't know. I'm sorry that your true self is fucking retarded.
We have taken objective butter.
I'm sorry. And you guys can't make up the excuse that it's just a persona. No, that's how she acts as a person. Maybe if it was a persona, I wouldn't be mad. Maybe if it was just as like jokes and stuff, I wouldn't be mad. But no, that is not the case. That is how she is, how she acts, what she does. And it's surprising to me how anyone can find even a sliver of hope in her. I know I can't. She is something that I couldn't even... I don't know how she got famous. I don't know how people started to like her. I don't know how people talk about her. And the thing is, she'll disrespect anyone.
We are losing.
And that's just, it's sad about that. And I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts about all of what I said. quickly tell me if I agree, if you guys agree or disagree. The round's about to end, and that's whenever I'm about to stop the stream. So, tell me if you guys agree, disagree. But the thing is, if you disagree, I want to hear a fair point, not just I disagree. Okay? 'Cause I disagree isn't a fair argument. If you're going to say that you disagree with me, you are going to have a reason. So if you disagree with me, and you don't have a reason, then it's not disagreeing. It's just kind of saying, I believe you're wrong. And then not providing any evidence on why I'm wrong. Or why. That's the thing. So, I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts. Comment. Granted, we lost. Good. I did fairly good that round. Can I get stuff? We guess not. Alright, well, have a nice day, or night, or whenever you guys are watching this. Just, I like to have some comments under this. Have some agrees, disagrees. I need agree with me because, disagree with me because, neutral. Because you're torn between the two subjects, torn between me talking about that, torn between her being a person. I just like to hear it, know a conversation is going on. And other than that, have a nice day, have a nice night, have a nice morning, have a nice something. Have a dope ass day. Bye.